Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Daily. I'm your host, Xanadu. Sorry for the creepy opening. I'm back. In today's episode of I accidentally pressed the A button. I'm sorry, Vaporeon. Mwah. Well, on the very least, we have our little baby Tama. I'm gonna move up a little bit. There you go. That's a better look at him. So yeah, Tama is now at the Behbeh farm. Says a little baby had to fight off the chopsticks. I don't like. They weren't gonna grab her, but I think fighting them off may count as some form of care. Like if you don't fight them off, it counts as a care mistake. Actually, that would make sense if that was this version of care, because it happens and then you can like completely forget it. I'm pretty sure it'll probably like, you know, count as a bad thing. But this one, I'm not playing with it. I'm just feeding it, and I'm actually overfeeding it constantly. I'm seeing if that's going to make it become a different Tama. That's what I'm doing for this one, because I feel like I already did the whole good care thing, although I didn't get Tama showing his butt. I want that one a lot. My friend got that one, actually, and it was super adorable, but I didn't get that one. I got the Tama with the, that was like still in the egg, and then I got that gross, like, rotten egg Tama. But currently we're looking at little baby. I know if he dies in the instruction manual, it says that like it can actually die at the baby level, which is pretty morbid. But when he does, he becomes like a boiled egg. And he's like a boiled egg ghost. And that's morbidly adorable. I do hope that, I mean, I'm pretty sure the last evolution I got when Tama got cooked is not one that is in the manual, so that's one of the little hidden ones. I think Black Tama is also not in that manual. I would have to look back at it, but I don't remember seeing a Black Tama or Black Tama over rice. Now, so far we've gotten scrambled eggs and Black Tama over rice. I'm wondering what else we can get. I know there's like a bun, like he's like some kind of sweet roll or something. I really want that one. He looks adorable. But in the meantime, we're just going to keep an eye on our little baby, and she'll be going to sleep very soon. I'm actually filming this episode a little late. I keep filming episodes later. I've just been trying to chill out, you know. It's a lot of stress going on. You know, school started up again and stuff like that. It's just stressful, you know. I'm trying to pass this last class, because if my calculations are correct, this is my last class, and I get to, you know, I get a degree. I get a little piece of paper that said, congratulations, you spent your money. And then I gotta go to another school so they can give me another piece of paper that says, congratulations, you spend even more money. Now you get to get a job raking leaves. Because at this point, that's pretty much all you could get. But in all seriousness, I am pretty excited, but I'm also a little stressed out. You know, I want to pass. This last class is definitely not exactly a subject I'm strong at. It's math, for those wondering. And, you know, I gotta really keep my eye on the prize, you know what I mean? Just gotta really keep my eyes on the prize. But that's just me talking about like random stuff. Let's just get back to this stuff. And this stuff is, who cares? I'm just kidding now. This stuff is that's interesting. I wonder what she's saying. I know not apparently, this is how it works. In the English version, when you click C, he'll speak in like baby talk. He'll be like I don't know, he'll be like, he'll say like something like foo foo, or you know, whatever, like if he's hungry, and then if he's like bored, he'll be like but like it'll be like it'll sound like baby babble, but it'll like I wouldn't say contextual. It makes sense given the context. Isn't that what contextual means? Anyway, he does kind of talking baby talk to let you know when he's bored or when he is hungry. And I guess when he's happy, he says like Baba, I think, or something like that. But yeah, that's adorable. And the English version too, when you're selecting food, it'll just show you the symbol. which I think is interesting. But yeah, instead of saying words, show symbols, which still I don't get when V-Pets do that. Like I got when like the original Digimon did it because like it was like new, so like, you know, they didn't think it was going to be like as big of a phenomenon. They think English-speaking people were going to be playing it. But even if like you don't speak English, or even if you just don't speak Japanese, because V-petting is a thing a lot of people do, like all around, people who speak many different languages, and just keeping it like an iconography just makes so much more sense, which is why it always baffles me when they just don't do it by default. It's just like such a weird option, because like wouldn't it take more memory to write, like to have this written out than just showing a symbol? Like I'm pretty sure everyone would know, like, oh, okay, that looks, usually top is always food and bottom is always like a treat, but like, you know, if it just showed a tomato and like, oh, it's a tomato, I was not supposed to do that, oops, whoops, I gave him a little tomato. Well, we'll see if that affects his care at all, but you get what I mean, right? That's just a little gripe I always have when V-Pets have like just like a lot of Japanese, when I feel like an icon just would have made it so much more simpler and so much cleaner. That's why I really like the pendulums. The pendulums, instead of saying like food and vitamin in English or even in Japanese, it just shows you the symbol. I feel like that just makes more sense to me, personally. But that's just one of my little gripes about certain V-Pets. And now you know. I don't think I've ever mentioned that. I think I have mentioned liking the symbols more, but I never mentioned how much, when it's written out, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It just seems like it's more work than it should be, you know? You have to, like, add a bunch of characters when you can just use one symbol. Right? Makes sense. Rant over. I'm going to go, because I still got to do stuff. I gotta edit this video, and then do some homework for class, and then get ready for tomorrow. Tomorrow's one of my stacked days where I go to work and then immediately run to school, and then run back home. Don't know exactly how tomorrow's episode's gonna be. I think I'm just gonna film it here when I get back, because, as you know, or if you've been watching, I got kicked out of the room that we used to film in, and apparently we're just not allowed back. So now, it's not, like if it was warm out, that'd be different. Like I'd just take my camera and then I'd just, you know, go, you know, somewhere outside on campus and film, because it's, you know, there's a couple of places that I've done that before, but it's a lot colder now, so it's harder to do that when you just kind of go outside and you're being hit with cold winds and it's just cold in general. Like you don't really want to be outside in this weather, but it is warming up a bit. But I don't know if it's gonna be warm enough to be filming outside tomorrow, so what I'm probably going to do is just film back here. I'm still very upset that that happened, because again, that room has, from my knowledge, always been open to any student willing to use it, as long as they're not like in there for too long, slash taking it away from like a student who really needs it. And I've always just gone in there, filmed a quick episode, left, and I've been doing that for like a while now. And I know other students have used it without that teacher's, professor's permission and never had any issues, so I don't know. You ever just feel like, you know, people just like decide to just put you in their sights and mess with you? Like that's what I feel happened. I think like, I guess he was like bored, or he just wanted to like feel like he was in charge of something, so he just decided to barge in the room while I was filming and kick us out. I don't know, but yeah, still a little pissed off about that, but nothing really I can do about it other than adapt and overcome, and that's always what I do, because that's, if you've seen this show or have been watching for a while, you would know that there have been a lot of times where I have filmed in the weirdest locations just to get a damn episode out. I'm always like that when I'm on these kind of schedules. I you know, there's no like, oh, you know, I'll film tomorrow. Like, no, we gotta do it today, we gotta figure out how to do it. I think that's why people like the show so much, because it kind of, a lot of times it's been very guerrilla style, where I'm just like somewhere and I'm like, here's the episode, and that's, you know, that's kind of it. And that's, I kind of like it that way, you know. I do want like a super professional, nice looking setup. And then other times I just, you know, sometimes I just want to do something a little different, you know. I do want it to be personal, this show. So that's usually why I don't mind doing those kind of guerrilla style episodes where I'm like, you know, somewhere else other than here. Because here I've set it up for the most part so that when I film, it looks as nice as I can get it currently, given my budget, you know, the non-existent one. So when I, you know, go to a friend's house or film at the park or do a vlog style episode, that's just kind of it just makes it fun. It makes it challenging to do this every day and figure out how to do it every day and how to make it interesting. It does get hard. That's one of the reasons why I did take that break, but it does feel rewarding a lot of the times. So yeah, I'm rambling. I've been rambling for like 6 minutes. I'm gonna go. Thank you so much for watching. Keep an eye out. I gotta check is my Japan Yuan account to see if they shipped out yet. I don't think they did, but just in case, you never know. They did say, I think the 16th they'll be shipping them out, but like, who knows? They might have got a quick, you know, early shipment. You never know about these kind of things. So I'm gonna check just to make sure that, like, if it has shipped out or if it is gonna ship out, like, I want to make sure that I'm actually here that day so that I can pick it up, because my post office kind of sucks. If I'm not there, they won't leave it, and then I'll go to the post office and they'll tell me that it's not there, and then it'll just get shipped to me anyway, like the day after or the day after that, and I hate when that happens. So I want to make sure I'm here when it comes. But yeah, I'm gonna go. More things coming. I'm still researching the whole the hacking thing. Hasn't happened yet. Just give me a little bit more time, guys. I'm sorry, I've been a little busy, but it is happening. I'm doing the research right now currently and just mapping everything out. I think I'm gonna just try doing it with a pencil and tinfoil. I'm gonna do both because I've seen some people do that and get some good results. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do the tinfoil and pencil method, because I do not have any solder or wires or money to buy either of those things. But I do have a lot of tinfoil, and I definitely have some pencils and tape. So I think that'll be easier to do. So I'll try it out eventually. But I also want to make sure I set a day aside for that, because I want to film the process, because no one's done that yet. And I would like to film it, because if I can do it, then you guys, or whoever's watching this, or whoever will watch in the future, can definitely do it if I can do it. Because I don't have crazy like technical skills when it comes to electronics. Like, I've opened up some VPETs before. I've opened up one of my old PETs somewhere around here. I opened that up because I had to fix like the pendulum in it. You know, I've done this stuff before, so like I wouldn't say I'm experienced. I can open these up without breaking them, that's for sure, and I can put them back together without breaking them. But I haven't done it with the pendulum yet. And I haven't done like a mod. I've never done like a straight up mod of like any of my VPETs before, ever. So this is gonna be really interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. Sorry for the long episode and rambly long episode. But I'm gonna go. I've said that like 5 times now. So bye for real. Peace. Woo!